The Toyota RAV4 has always been one of those vehicles that you see everywhere, and there's a good reason for that. It's reliable, practical, and easy to live with. Now, for 2026, Toyota hasn't reinvented it, but has refined it. The updates focus on smoother ride quality, small tech improvements, and a slightly revised design that keeps it looking modern without being flashy. Starting with the chassis, the 2026 RAV4 sits on Toyota's TNGA-K platform, which has been in use across many of their models for a few years now. It's a solid, well-balanced structure that emphasizes both rigidity and comfort. This foundation helps the RAV4 handle corners better than most compact SUVs in its class, without feeling too stiff. It's not a performance chassis, but it's strong enough to give the driver a sense of confidence. The suspension setup McPherson struts up front, and a multi-link rear is tuned to absorb bumps without letting the body roll too much. On uneven roads, it feels composed, and the steering feedback is predictable, though not overly sharp. Toyota has worked on reducing road noise, so even at highway speeds, the cabin stays relatively quiet. Overall, the chassis doesn't try to impress. It's just balanced and dependable. Moving on to the tires. Most trims of the 2026 RAV4 come equipped with 17 or 18-inch wheels, though the higher trims like Limited and Adventure can have 19-inch options. Toyota has kept practicality in mind here. The tire profile isn't too low, which means you still get that comfortable cushioning effect on rough surfaces. Grip is decent for everyday driving, and even in mild off-road situations, the all-season tires handle dirt roads or light trails without issue. The RAV4 Prime and hybrid trims also use tires optimized for better rolling resistance, improving efficiency slightly. There's nothing overly sporty here, but again, Toyota has gone for balance. The tires complement the vehicle's purpose: safe, stable, and efficient driving. Now, looking at the exterior, Toyota hasn't made dramatic changes, but the design still feels modern and clean. The 2026 RAV4 gets a slightly updated front fascia with a reshaped grille that blends better with the headlights. The LED lighting is sharper and more energy efficient. The profile remains the same, a boxy, upright shape that helps maximize interior space. It's not flashy, but it has a strong, practical look. The Adventure and TRD off-road trims stand out a little more, with chunkier black cladding, roof rails, and skid plates. The overall size is compact enough for city driving, yet tall enough to give a confident view of the road. Toyota has also introduced a few new paint options for 2026, including a darker forest green and a new metallic gray. None of it screams for attention, but it all feels mature and functional. Step inside, and the first thing you notice is how Toyota continues to prioritize usability. The materials are solid, not luxurious, but they feel built to last. The seating position is upright and comfortable, with good visibility from all angles. In the 2026 model, Toyota has improved the seat cushioning slightly, making long drives less tiring. The rear seats still fold nearly flat, giving more cargo flexibility. There's good headroom and legroom for both front and rear passengers, and the cabin doesn't feel cramped. The dashboard layout remains simple, large, physical buttons for climate control, easy-to-use knobs, and a clear touchscreen interface. The base trims come with an 8-inch display, while the higher trims get a larger 10.5-inch touchscreen and a fully digital driver cluster. Toyota's new infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The sound system, while not premium, is decent for everyday listening. Overall, the interior design follows Toyota's long-standing philosophy: practicality over flashiness. Everything is exactly where you expect it to be, and that's what makes it easy to live with. Under the hood, Toyota continues to offer a range of efficient engines rather than focusing on raw power. The base 2026 RAV4 uses a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, producing around 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Acceleration is modest, but sufficient for city and highway driving. It's not fast, but it feels consistent and refined enough for everyday use. The hybrid variant combines the same 2.5-liter engine with 2 electric motors, pushing total output to about 219 horsepower. This setup offers smoother power delivery and significantly better fuel efficiency, around 40 miles per gallon combined. For those wanting even more punch, there's the RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid, which delivers 302 horsepower and can drive about 42 miles on electric power alone. All-wheel drive is available on most trims and standard on the Prime. The engine sound is calm at low speeds, and Toyota has done a good job keeping vibrations out of the cabin. There's a sense of reliability quality here. Not excitement, but reassurance. Maintenance remains straightforward, and Toyota's hybrid systems have a proven track record for longevity. In short, the powertrains do exactly what they should offer: efficient, predictable, and dependable performance. At the back, storage space remains one of the RAV4's strongest points. Behind the rear seats, you get about 37.5 cubic feet of cargo capacity, and when you fold the seats down, it expands to over 69 cubic feet. That's plenty for groceries, luggage, or camping gear. The load floor is flat and wide, making it easier to slide in larger items. Toyota has also improved the hands-free power liftgate feature in 2026, making it more responsive. The cargo area includes a few practical touches: small hooks for bags, a reversible cargo mat, and underfloor storage compartments. It's not luxurious, but it's one of the most useful cargo areas in this class. For families or frequent travelers, this practicality makes a noticeable difference. Moving back up to the front, the dashboard feels functional and straightforward. Toyota's design approach here favors clarity over complexity. The layout is slightly revised for 2026, with a cleaner center stack and less visual clutter. The materials are mostly soft-touch plastics, with a few stitched accents on higher trims. The digital cluster displays useful information clearly, including speed, fuel economy, and hybrid system data. The steering wheel buttons are well spaced, and Toyota's safety systems like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and blind spot monitoring are integrated cleanly into the interface. The controls don't require much learning. Everything just works as intended. It may not be the most exciting dashboard in the segment, but it's one of the most user-friendly. As for pricing, Toyota has kept the 2026 RAV4 competitive. The base LE trim starts at around $30,000, while the XLE and XLE Premium sit closer to $33,000, $36,000. The hybrid versions add a small premium, typically around $2,000 more, while the plug-in hybrid RAV4 Prime begins near $43,000 and can climb above $50,000 in its highest trim. Considering Toyota's reliability, resale value, and included safety features, these prices feel fair for what you're getting. It's not cheap, but it's not overpriced either, just right for the level of quality and dependability Toyota offers. The 2026 Toyota RAV4 doesn't try to do anything extreme. It's not about luxury, and it's not about sportiness. It's about consistency, a vehicle that does almost everything well enough without asking for attention. From its solid chassis to its efficient engines, practical interior, and sensible price, it represents Toyota's approach perfectly. Dependable engineering, smart updates, and real-world usability. If you're looking for a compact SUV that you can rely on for years, one that's easy to drive, maintain, and live with every day, the 2026 Toyota RAV4 continues to be one of the safest choices you can make.